Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, you Akim that push this word in truth and in sincerity. This is going to be a quick lesson. Some few people out there to think about. Because whether you realize it or not, the simplest things that you do, like boosting, that's evil. And to tell you in the scriptures, let me get it real quick. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. Let's go to the top. Let's read it again from the top. It says, do no evil, so shall no harm come to thee. Now, boosting clothes, it may seem like it's harmless, but you're doing evil. You're stealing. And they tell you in the scriptures, thou shalt not steal. You boosting clothes to make money. Why don't you just get a job? Why don't you just get a job? It's easily, all these apps out here, you can easily get a job making money. But no, you choose to be a kleptomaniac and steal. You call it boosting, not doing no harm, but you're doing harm because you're stealing. You see? So it tells you, it says, the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1, do no evil, so shall no harm come to thee. Because when you out there boosting clothes, what's going to happen? Eventually you're going to get caught. They're going to call the police on you. And who knows what the police is going to do once you're in their hands. If you out there committing adultery with another man's wife, that's evil. Harm is going to come to you. That's a punishment worthy of death. That's a sin unto death. If you out there gangbanging, dealing in a vice, one day you're going to pay the price with your life or going to jail for life. You see? It says, depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. You see? Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from you. The company you keep determines your outcome. If you're hanging out with 9 broke friends, you're bound to be the 10th one. And you're hanging out with 9 gangbanging niggas, you're going to be in that mix, and you're going to be a gangbanger with them. You know? If you're going to a botanica to see if your husband is cheating on you, that's wickedness, that's evil. That's wickedness and evil. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 31. And it reads, regard not them that have familiar spirits. A familiar spirit is a person that dib and dab in the occult or the spiritual realm on the left-hand side. It says, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord thy power. You see? It tells you that. So you out there going to botanicas to seek protection. What about protection from the Lord? But if you're a wicked ass nigga, you're looking for protection from them demons. Getting your beads blessed, or a chain blessed, or a ring blessed. Or you just simply going to see if your husband or your wife is cheating on you. But in this case, it's a female. She's going to see if her husband is cheating on her. That's evil. Harm could come to you. These are sins worthy of death. You consult with a familiar spirit, the Most High put you to death. That's totally going off. You see? So a lot of people don't realize that, but they do these things. Mainly, you got a lot of so-called nigger women, or I'm going to say the so-called black women, Haitian women, and you got a multitude of the Latin women that's doing that. The Latin tribes are heavy into that, man. Tarot card reading, consulting with familiar spirits. That's all wickedness, man. That's all wickedness. So it reads, my son, sow not upon thou, Slaki. It says, my son, this is back in the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 3. My son, sow not upon the flowers of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. Because when you go into these botanicas and you boost and you stealing and you doing that is not which that you doing that which is not right in the eyes of the Most High, you're going to reap them sevenfold. Everything you reap in this life, you sow. So you sowing wickedness and corruption, you're going to reap it, man. A lot of people don't realize that. The simplest things you do and you going off, that could cost you your life. You see? But a lot of people don't realize that because they don't truly believe in the Lord. They don't have a fear of the Lord in them. Because if you have a fear of the Lord, you're not going to commit adultery. If you have the fear of the Lord, you're not going to steal and then resell them, calling it boosting. They make money. You can get a job. You see? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 20. And it reads, before judgment, examine thyself. Because if you don't want judgment to come upon you by doing wicked acts, examine what you're doing. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this because this is totally off. It's wicked. I shouldn't be doing it. And Jake knows that gang banging, unless you just totally got a reprobate spirit on you, or if you selling drugs, even if it's weed, it's still going off, man. I know weed is not a harsh drug, but you still going off. You shouldn't be doing them things. You shouldn't be engaging in them activities, man, because it could bring harm unto you. You see? But a lot of people don't get it. So it reads, before judgment, examine thyself. Examine yourself. Hey, you know what? What I'm doing truly, is it right? Should I be doing this? Because judgment could come upon me. At any given time, I can get locked up, shot up, jumped, beat down. Anything can happen. If I'm out here boosting, eventually I'm going to get caught. I'm going to go to jail. If I'm committing adultery, eventually the Lord's going to have it, whereas he or she finds out and judgment comes upon me, because the most I put a spirit on that person to do you vicious like, to victimize you. So it reads, back in the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 20, it says, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt have mercy. In the day when the Lord, brings that judgment on a bunch of people, when the Lord cracked the skies, you will have mercy. Because you examined yourself and did that which is right in the eyes of the Most High and forsook wickedness. Forsake wickedness and do that which is right in the eyes of the Most High. It will go well with you. But if you out there committing all kind of wicked acts and you got away with it, so you think you good. So you think you good, but guess what? You're not good. Because what it says in the book of Sirach, the book of Ecclesiastes, let me get that real quick. 8 and 11, it reads, let me get that real quick. Salakia, give me a couple of seconds. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. Because you got away with committing adultery 2 or 3 times, you got away with boosting for years, doesn't mean that judgment is not coming upon you. It's not going to come upon you. If you're out there gang banging and you haven't been locked up and you selling drugs and nothing happened to you, doesn't mean that the Lord don't have no judgment waiting for you. You see? It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, it says, yet surely I know that it shall be well with him, with them that fear the Most High Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked. The wicked of our people, they're going to be put down. They're going to die the death of the wicked, which is Esau and Edom. Because they joined themselves unto Esau and Edom, the so-called white man. So you're going to die the death of the wicked. You gang banging, you dying the death of the wicked. When you stealing and dope and dipping and dabbing into witchcraft, getting your tarot cards read, whatever the hell you doing, man, going to the Botanica, trying to put curses on people, guess what? Eventually, the Most High going to put you down. Because that's wicked. The Lord controls both sides, man. So you worshiping the Most High on the left, but on the left-hand side. And that's how stupid you people are. You don't realize what you're doing. You see? It says, but it shall be well with the wicked. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Lord Yahweh. And basically, man, That's the 2/3 of you people, man. And a lot of you Israelites that a lot of you men that know you Israelites, y'all don't fear the Lord, man. That's when that judgment comes, and Lord is going to come, then you're going to realize that you fucked up. You see? This is something to consider. Real quick lesson. Consider who you surround yourself with. Consider your goings and what you're doing in this life, because it could be detrimental to you and it could bring you harm. And you don't want that. So think about that. Think about what you're doing and consider your ways. For the Lord bring judgment upon you. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders. Salutation, you Akim, that push his word in truth and in sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.